Hey everybody, this is Fenix Down, and welcome to my latest Let's Play. This is a game I've wanted to cover on this channel ever since I first started making these videos, and at long last, the time has finally arrived for Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This game is the one. This is my absolute favorite RPG out of all the games I have ever played. This game is at the top of my list. There have been some close contenders over the years, of course. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dragon Quest VIII, for example. That's probably my favorite 3D RPG. You know, if I were to categorize them in 2D and 3D categories, Dragon Quest VIII would be at the top of my list there. I also really enjoy Persona 4. That's probably my third favorite RPG out of, like, every RPG I've ever played. And, of course, there's also Final Fantasy VI, which is the best Final Fantasy, in my opinion, and I already have a series of that. If you haven't seen that one yet, I recommend checking it out. I'm particularly proud of that series. You know, and there are games that I haven't played yet that I'm interested in, like Xenoblade Chronicles. I hear really good things about that. I think that would be a serious contender to rival Chrono Trigger for what I've seen of that game so far. But yeah, about Chrono Trigger though, I mean, it's like it came out at just the right time, and it's not, by today's standards, it doesn't do anything particularly impressive. But it does everything in it so well that it's just one big cohesive unit that just works. Everything's just perfect. You know, it's awesome soundtrack, great art design, the battle system is great, the character development, everything. It's just one big, nice, tidy package, just executed perfectly. You don't see that very often. Some games do certain aspects better than others, but, Chrono Trigger is just a solid contender overall. But I mean, Chrono Trigger is the type of game, like, even before I played it, I just knew there was something special about it. Back when I first got to play the game, I read a brief article of it, and I think it was Nintendo Power. It might have been GamePro magazine, I forget which. It's been that long, it's been over 20 years, I mean, come on. But, what happened was that I went to a rental store with my friend and his mom. Back in the day, before Netflix, we had to actually go to physical stores to rent video games and movies, and they had Chrono Trigger on the shelf, and I just looked at the box, and I was just like, I told my friends, like, we gotta try this game. I have a good feeling about this one. And we picked it up and took it to his place, and we were blown away. As soon as we got to the Millennial Fair, we were just like, our mouths just fell open, like the sound, the color, everything. It was just amazing. It just blew my mind, and I didn't get the game myself until Christmas of that year, I think. It might have been the next year, I forget specifically, but yeah, it's just, this is my favorite game, and I'm really looking forward to this series. I hope you guys enjoy it too. So let's get started with Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Before we can really begin, we have to decide on our battle mode. I am going to switch over to Wait, which allows me to go through menus, like my item menus or my abilities, my text, basically. You can choose your strategy, and enemies will not act until you've made your decision. So for the purposes of the LP, I'm going to go with Wait, just to make things easier. And we get to decide on our character's name, or the main character's name is Crono. I guess that's appropriate. I'm going to leave all the characters as their defaults. So let's get this adventure started with the dawning of a new day. Whoa, well, something's going off. It's like festive fireworks, and they're launching balloons into the air. Looks like there's something festive going on over there. We'll have to check that out soon enough. But yeah, it seems like a peaceful day, just like most RPGs begin with. Oh, there's a bell ringing. Crono! Crono! Good morning, Crono! Come on, sleepyhead, get up! I don't wanna. Ah, bright light. Ah, Lien's bell makes such beautiful music. I'm not really sure on some of the pronunciations of character names in this game, so if I'm saying it wrong compared to what you're used to, I apologize. I think Lien sounds about right here. I used to say Lean, or Leany, or Line, or whatever, but I think Lien sounds, it has a nice ring to it. No pun intended. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? So the Millennial Fair must be why we were seeing those balloons flying off there. I want you to behave yourself today. Yes, Mom. Let's get moving, now! Yes, Mom. Take our frustrations out of the cat. Yeah, that's... What a role model, Chrono. I'm gonna start things off by closing these blinds. It's too bright in here. Alright, but yeah, you can move around. We're in control of Chrono now. So let's go downstairs. Oh, I guess Mom has some more to say. Finally! By the way, that inventor friend of yours... you know. Oh dear, I've forgotten her name. I'm so forgetful, but it gives us a chance to name another party member, or potential party member. We have Luca. That's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. Yes, Mom. Anything else? Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. And we get 200 G. I guess that's the currency. I don't know if that stands for gil, gold. Trying to think of another money thing that starts with a G, but whatever. Maybe G is just what the currency is called. But yeah, we get 200 G on top of what we had before. You talk to the cats. Yeah, be back before dinner. Gotcha. Well, anyway, let's get out of here and check out. We're in Truce. This is the little I don't know, town of Truce. This is where Crono lives. It's part of the Guardia Kingdom. So let's check out the inn. We can wander around, talk to the NPCs. Been to the fair yet? Nah, not yet. I'm getting to it though, because we'll have to wait another 1,000 years before another Millennial Fair. It's like, how do you even prepare for something like that anyway? You'd think they do more like one for like every century or something. Come on in, take your bloody time. I'd rather serve you than go to the fair anyway. You know, lady, take it from me. You know, fairs aren't all they're cracked up to be anyway. And no, I'm not buying. If you say you're buying, she'll play music for you, but it will cost you 10 G's to do it. So, you know, let's hang on to our money for now. And we got another guy up here. Remember the earthquake we just had? No, I think I kind of slept through that. Airhead, huh? Well, never mind. Yeah, this is a Ted Woolsey translation, by the way. So you're gonna see some of that famous Nintendo censorship, like in Final Fantasy VI. So there's gonna be some things that are kind of covered up in a way that make it okay for kids, I guess. But yeah, okay, you know what, now you mentioned it, I am kind of remembering some rumbling last night. Something's wrong. Hope the big one isn't coming. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that's not going to happen in our lifetime, so that's not our problem. We'll let the next generation worry about that. But anyway, over here we have this mysterious black box, and it's been in the family for generations. So open it and we can have what's inside. But it's sealed by a mysterious force, so we don't have a way to open that just yet, so we'll have to remember that for later. Much, much later. Don't worry about that anytime soon. And that guy right there just asked if you want to spend the night at the inn to recover, but we can sleep at our house for free, so there's no need to do that. Here we have the Mayor's Manor. So this is basically like a tutorial place. Yes, I do know about the establishment. I'm only here to pick up the treasure. You talk to various NPCs and they'll tell you different things about the game, like, you know, you press the Y button to move the message and battle windows up or down, you know, so you can see everything that's happening. If you talk to certain people, you can actually walk around while you're talking to them. Exactly. And then you can just, like, carry on. You could just be a total jerk and just walk away. This guy's standing on a save point, that little sparkly ring there. You can use shelters to recover your HP and MP when you're on a save point, to recover your MP and HP. And this room here is for like battle tutorial stuff. I'll cover that stuff myself in battles because it's pretty time consuming. And yeah, we want to do some exploring in today's episode to start the series off. So we're done with the Mayor's Manor. We got all the treasure we need. We got the market over here, and there's a doll manning the counter. And they have a stall in Lien Square, so we'll have to head over to the fair if we want to shop from these guys. Got a residence over here. So let's talk to these guys. That brat Luca says she's made the discovery of a lifetime. Okay, I didn't realize Luca was such a brat, but okay. I'm so happy I could scream. I can't tell if she's being sarcastic because she's cooped up in the house or what. It's like, shouldn't you be at the fair? You could scream all you want there. Though I think people would prefer if you didn't. We got another residence here I kind of passed up on. Hard to believe Guardia is now 1,000 years old and our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne. But how can he rule a kingdom when he can't even control his own daughter? Well, that sounds like tabloid gossip to me. I'm sure it's not relevant in the least. Anyway, before going to the fair, let's check out some other places. If we go across this bridge and go to this house here, we have Luca's house. Yeah, if you're an inventor, you have to be isolated from the rest of civilization, of course. You know, you gotta be able to do your experiments in peace. Anyway, most of the rooms in this house are empty, but Luca's mom is up here. Oh, hi, Chrono. Luca's off at Lian Square with her father, Tabin, unveiling her new invention. Okay, so, yep, we'll have to meet up with them at the fair later on. It's unfortunate that she can't make it there, and you'll find out more about that later. By the way, Luca's mom's name is Laura. That's something to remember for later. It might come in handy. Maybe. Anyway, if we go over here, we have the Guardia Forest. I'm going to ignore that for now because we don't have any business at the castle. There is like one item that you can pick up here, and you can get some experience and money from fighting monsters, but whatever. We have Zenzen Bridge over here. Basically all these people heading over to the fair. Always wanted to go to a 1000th anniversary. I don't think he's gonna make it to the next one, so you better take the chance while you got it. Let's get crazy! Okay. But yeah, all these people, they just talk, say random things. Yeah, if you hold down, I think it's the B button, you can run. And we got a big desert here, not much really going on around here, so we'll just continue on down to this little village. We have Poor. And it's basically just an inn over here, nothing to worry about there. And a market here. Oh, this guy's actually in his shop. Okay. So they have some pretty decent equipment here. I'm actually going to pass up on this stuff for now because, you know, it's the beginning of the game. I don't really need some of this stuff at present. I could pick it up later. I mean, it's we're going to a fair, you know, it's peaceful, festive times, right? I mean, we don't need all this equipment. We have the snail stop over here. Some monsters coexist with humans, like that piano player. Okay, we'll have to remember that for later, or, well, maybe right now. I've got the best jerky in town, but I'm saving it. I might let some go for, say, 9,900 G. How about it? Sure, why not? Not enough cash. Nuts. 400 years ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to save the great forest that once flourished to the north. How sad. I keep reading that and wanting to say Fiora, but that's just because I've been watching Chugga Conroy play Xenoblade Chronicles. Everyone's over at the festival. What fools! They should be drinking cider like me. Or cider in quotations. I'm the piano man. Let's play something upbeat, please. Alright. Nice. I don't know how he's getting that percussion out of that piano, but I'll take it. But anyway, back on the world map, we have a residence over here. And these people want to go to the festival, but they are watching they are keeping an eye on things here. I kind of got ahead of myself there. So that's nice of them. I mean, the fair is going to be going on for days, so it's like, you know, they'll have their chance to go too. Over here we have the mayor's manor, over in the village of Poor. The children are slipping away from us. It's so sad. Oh, shouldn't you do something about it then if you're so depressed about it? I mean, what could be so bad about this here? The person I hate most? My dad, of course. You're just a teenager. Teenagers always hate their parents. She probably got told not to go out late or something like that. Dad loves money more than he loves me. Oh. Oh, maybe there is a legitimate problem then. Ha! I run this town, and I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. But your town's called Poor. Give you 10 G if you act like a chicken. Well, why not? Where's the harm in that? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha! Here you go, 10 G! And we got 10 Gs for throwing away our dignity. I believe you could keep doing that over and over and rack up on some money that way, but, you know, I've got my pride. We got a couple more of these sealed boxes that we can't open right now. Just remember they're there for later. Everyone says Dad's greedy. They're lying, right? Yeah, sure, kid. Whatever you say. And here we get a shelter. Alright, like I said before, that's basically the tent of Chrono Trigger, if you're comparing it to Final Fantasy. You know, recovers your HP and MP when you use it at a save point. Don't think you can use it on the world map. And as you could probably tell by now, there are no random encounters on the world map. In fact, there are no random encounters in this game, period. Let's go to the ticket office, because we could walk all the way back to Truce. But, you know, there's nothing like a ferry ride, so let's get a one-way ticket for 10 G. Use that chicken money to pay for our little boat ride. It's like, I'm on a boat. It's going fast now. Or, well, now it's going fast. At least it's faster than the boats in like the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies. So let's just cruise on this way. Oh, there's a guy's house over there. We can't get to it now because it's on a different continent, but just remember that for later. There's a lot of things to remember for later in this game. But don't worry, I'll help you keep track of everything. So we've already returned to truce. So let's talk to these guys here. Sometimes a mysterious whirlpool appears in the ocean near here. What could cause that? I don't know, but we'll find out about that later. Oh, hey, this girl actually has a name. Elaine here is saying, if only Fritz would return, I'd ask for nothing more. So yeah, if we apparently there's a guy named Fritz and he's missing for some reason. If we ever run into him, we'll have to remind him that his sister is looking for him. But okay, I think that's enough exploring. Let's check out the fair now. Over at Lien Square. Yeah, just listen to that really nice music. Yasunori Misuda did a lot of the soundtrack here along with Nobuo Uematsu, and I think one or two other people contributed music as well. The soundtrack is just amazing. This is one of my all-time favorite video game soundtracks in general, actually. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't talk to you. So yeah, there's these 4 guys that'll run through this circle. There are all these little mini games here at the fair that can help you win silver points. Like if you go to this little bell game, gauge your distance and press the A button at the right time, and you'll hit the bell and you'll get a silver point. Keep doing that and it'll rack up eventually, but there are less time-consuming ways to rack up silver points. I'm not going to do too much with the games at the fair for now. I'll worry about that a little bit later. I just kind of want to get things rolling for the time being. This kingdom's been through a lot, like the war against Magus 400 years ago. And a lot of things happened 400 years ago. I mean, we had that lady dying in the desert trying to save a forest, and thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Indeed. Let's keep the past in the past, right? Anyway, we got some market stall guys. We can buy some armor here. I'll pass up on that for now. It's peaceful times. We don't need that. This is Lien Square. They say people who hear Lien's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. We heard that when we first woke up, but anyway, here we get some basic items. Tonics recover 50 HP, just like in Final Fantasy VI. You know, the heal potion will recover status ailments, you know, like confusion or poison, stuff like that. We got revive items that revive allies that fall in battle. We can't apply them to ourselves, so we don't really need that right now. We'll find more later. And shelters. I don't need any of this stuff, so let's just move on. I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. Oh, that doesn't sound promising at all. Buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith? Sure, let's see what he's got. We got an iron blade, which is not as good as the sword I could have bought down in Poor if I had another 100G. You know, if you want to, I do recommend, that's not a bad idea if you are willing to like do some money grinding or silver point grinding to be able to make more money. You could go and buy the sword down in Poor and be really overpowered for the next area. But we got a load sword here for 4,000. Holy crap. When I was a kid, I used to rack up the money to buy that, not even realizing that it's more cost effective just to buy the sword over in Poor. I live on the continent to the east. Come see me sometime. Okay, I'll remember that for later. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms, weapons, pendants, and other rarities. Okay, that's good to know. And we got this guy that you talk to him to decide who wins the race. If you talk to this old guy here, he will tell you who he thinks is going to win the race. I do not know how accurate this is. Supposedly, it's not. I can guarantee it's not a surefire thing. But apparently he has a higher success rate of predictions. But I've did some practice runs of this game before recording. Anyway, I knew with the Green Ambler, I'm gonna vote on I'm gonna bet on Green Ambler and see if he's gonna be accurate or not. Let's do Green Ambler, Cadillac. And we got GI Jogger. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if he really has that big of a success rate or not, or if he's just trolling you, but right now he seems to be on the money. Go, Green Ambler, run, you can do it, Cadillac. I don't know if actually trying to talk to the racers will slow them down or not, but alright, we got it. Nice. I was gonna say if the race didn't turn out well for me, I was gonna just pass up on some things, but I'm gonna actually, since I'll have the silver points to do it now, I'm actually gonna show off the the tent over on the side. That's great. I'll put 20 silver points on your card. This is the most... You get the most silver points per successful wager, I guess, with the racers compared to anything else. The next highest amount you can get at one go is 15 from something we'll see in a little bit. This is the renowned Tent of Horrors. Spend your 21 silver points here. Parental discretion advised. Okay, good to know. Let's check this out. Never thought I'd get to do the Kefka laugh in another LP, but welcome to Norstein Beckler's lab. The spine-tickling show is about to start. He's just a disembodied head and hands. How many silver points would you like to pay? Well, I can only do 10. So we have ourselves a little game here. We got Vix, that's actually supposed to be Biggs, and Wedge, and Piet, all Star Wars references, and a loose nod to Final Fantasy as well. So let's keep tabs on where these guys are. Okay, let's find Piet. Crap, I lost track of him. I think he's in the middle. Yes, alright, got it. Is it that obvious? We got a Puyozo doll, and it'll spruce up the room. So that's just a little something extra that appears in your room. You talk to it, and it'll play some sad music, or a lullaby kind of music. So yeah, that's the Tent of Horrors. There are 2 other games. I'll demonstrate those later. We need a lot more silver points, and I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time just racking that up. What's the big deal? So what if we won a war against a wizard hundreds of years ago? Well, we wouldn't be having this fair right now, for one, I would think. Man, whatever. History played out, so it's all good. And whoa, crap. Hey! Sorry, I was too busy commentating. I wasn't watching where I was going. Ouch, that hurt. And the bell is ringing. Like that's an indicator or something. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Oh, are you okay, miss? Oh no, don't tell me I lost it. Okay, I think she's okay. She's a little preoccupied with finding her pendant, so, here it is, right over here. Pick that up and let's just take it to her. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yeah, well, sure, why not? I'm a generous person. It's not mine. I just found it. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure, alright, hey. If only it was that easy in real life. You're a true gentleman. Oh, by the way, my name is, wait, what's with the, I'm suddenly reminded of my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V and how Bartz didn't want Lena to know his name was Butts. But we have Marley here. I'm going to pronounce it Marley because I think Marl sounds like a guy's name, basically. Marley, and you're awfully forgetful, aren't you? You kind of remind me of my mom. Just forget I said that. Chrono, what a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. So we have ourselves our first party member, Marley, and she follows us around. We can actually go into the menu, actually, and look at our equipment. She actually has, she fights with a bow and arrow, or a crossbow and arrow. But we'll worry about that later. Anyway, here we are at the festival. Let's go over this way. And we got a little girl over here. What? Where's my cat? She's missing her cat. We'll have to do something about that. And we have a soda guzzling contest. I wonder what it's really guzzling in the official translation. Or the more accurate translation. So let's press the A button as fast as we can. I am not good at this. That, and I don't want to break my USB controller, because that happened to me in a... Oh wow, 6 cans. I almost never get 6 cans. Is that the best you can do? Hey, that's a personal best for me, man, without using a turbo controller. Lighten up. You're awfully competitive, aren't you, Chrono? I think you only get like 5 silver points if you get all 8 anyway. It's not worth it. There are so many better ways to do that. Less damaging to your equipment, too. And here we have a little dance party here. A prehistoric dance. How enchanting. Enchantment under the sea. We're gonna have somebody jump on stage singing Johnny Be Good? Nah. You know that new sound you've been talking about? Well, get a load of this. But if you press certain buttons while you're here, you can do some dances. So let's try this out. Let's get it so we can see each other. Let's climb that ladder. and do whatever that is. Ah! That's funny. Okay, that's enough of that. Just thought I'd show that off. That has no purpose whatsoever. It's just a chance to use sprites they don't get to use very often in this game. Anyway, up here is where the central, the main event is being held, but they're still setting it up. That's where Luca's invention is. I hate fairs. Say, do you know the latest gossip? Sure. Then scram! Oh. Okay, I thought maybe you just wanted to compare notes. No, I do not know about the latest gossip. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Why are princesses always tomboys? Just once I would like to see how wild she really is. Wouldn't we all? Anyway, at this stall here, you can trade 10 silver points for 50 Gs each. I'm going to hang on to my silver points, actually. And I'm going to go down this way. Got an old man here. No time to talk. I'm just sitting down for my lunch. And his lunch is that pink bag over there. You can take it and eat it. I think it will recover your MP and HP. I keep saying in reverse. It's supposed to be HP and MP. But it's not worth it. We got a kitty over here. I'm going to leave him there for now. But because I want to do this first. We get to demo Luca's robot battle trainer. And we collect silver points if we win. So let's try it out. Let's demonstrate a battle while we're here. Oh boy, look at this robot. Are those horns or are those supposed to be cat ears? Because gato is like cat in Spanish. Hey, call me gato, I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. Yeah, I apologize. But alright, it's time for a battle. And one thing you'll notice right off the bat is that we do not actually have a battle screen transition. Battles in Chrono Trigger take place on the actual field itself. Alright, Marley with the critical hit. Nice. Hey, she did it, not me. What are you hitting me for? Yeah, Gato will counterattack with that boxing glove attack each time you hit him, assuming he's in range. Oh, yeah, Marley's a little too close there. But she'll be alright. Another critical hit. And the battle is won. Alright, we get 10 experience points and a tech point. You gain tech points, experience points you gain to level up and become more powerful. Tech points will teach you abilities as you progress through the game. I lost you one, here's 15 points. No, it wasn't that fun. Yeah, I've got no rhythm or no rhymes. Yeah, they're gonna cut my mic because I'm out of time. It's alright, just give me my silver points and let me move on. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, that's probably the most effective way to get silver points is just to fight Gato over and over again. But right now we have the cat. So I'm going to bring the kitty over here this way. You talk to it and it'll follow you around. If you talk to it again, it'll run off and you have to leave the screen and come back before it'll return. You want to be careful because you can't walk through the cat like you can certain things. So it can get stuck at places. So bring the cat over this way and then talk to the little girl. You brought back my cat, thank you! Oh, you're so sweet, Crono. So anyway, after fighting Gato, I'm actually going to return to my house real quick to rest up. Because we took a little bit of damage and that doesn't recover on its own. That's lasting damage. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm just going to rush home, sleep. Well, actually, you know what? I'll just demonstrate because when you have party members with you and you talk to your mom, she'll actually have specific dialogue for each character you introduce to her. My, how nice. I've only seen you with Luca. Who's your pretty new friend? Hi, I'm Marley. Marley? I'm sure I've seen you before, dear. Now, where was that? I tell you, Mom and Marley, they're just so forgetful people. They're so forgetful. Come up here and, oh, hey, there's my Poyozo doll. It plays a sad music. And we can snooze. So let's sleep with our new girlfriend that we just met 5 minutes ago, if even that. Just walk downstairs. Mom's none the wiser. We're all recovered. Let's return to Lien Square now. Luca's got to be ready by this point. So let's talk to Melchior once again. No, I don't want to buy anything. By the way, could you talk that young lady into selling her pendant? You know, she told me earlier that she had a lot of sentimental value to that pendant, so I'm actually going to say no. So sorry, Melchior. I mean, it looks valuable, but she just isn't interested in selling. Anyway, in order to progress with the plot, we have to talk to this lady again after you have Marley in the group. And they ought to be ready now, so make for the far side of the square. This is gonna be fun! Come on, Crono! Alright, let's go. Let's go and check out Luca's invention. Hopefully it doesn't blow up like all the others. Hold your horses. I want some candy. It's like I actually forgot about this for a second. So I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Do not press the D-pad while you're standing here. You don't want to make her feel like you're impatient or anything. Be a gentleman, you know. Hi, I'd like some of this. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Okay, well now we can go over to the end of the square here. Step right on up, any of you who have the time and the courage. Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here. And you'll get teleported here is the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. So, okay, let's check out what the people are. These people don't seem to be impressed so far. Never work right. Check out that girl's glasses. I guess they're a little more impressed with that than the invention. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. Ha 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 ha. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. Chrono? Where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. It's like, thanks, Marley. Okay, Luca's a friend, so let's just hop into the left pod. Okay, this one, right? So we're here. All systems on! Begin energy transfer! It's like, whoa, I'm getting dizzy. What is going on here? How did I get over here? That was great! Wonder what happens if you go in reverse. Oh, I'm pushing buttons, but nothing's happening, huh? Oh well, I'm sure it's not important. Guess even her inventions have to work sometimes. So how was it? Want to try it again? And I've got kind of vertigo. It worked! I can't believe it! I mean, a really display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Nice save, Tabin. So what'd you think about that, Marley? What a kick! I want to try it too! Huh? Hey, Crono, how'd you pick up a cutie like her? It's like, yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence, Luca. Hang on, Crono, I'll be right there. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Now, if you'll just sign this waiver, this non-disclosure agreement. Don't go away, I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way, throw the switch. I want to get demolecularized and put together again, like everyone else. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. For whatever reason, the music stopped. All systems on! Begin energy transfer! Wait, what the? Marley, you're sparkling. What's going on? Everything okay? What's happening? My pendant! It's... Huh? Holy crap, what's going on? I like how Crono is just so nonplussed about it. He's just there like, whatever. It's like I'm not even paying attention. But what did that, wait, what's the deal with this portal though? This hole in the air. Marley's getting sucked into it. Oh, where are you going, Marley? My new girlfriend's gone. What happened? No! Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. It's like nothing to see here. Wait. Too many witnesses. Get in the pod. Get in the pod. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the telepod. Of course not. Shifting the blame. It's not my invention that did it. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. Of course, it's the pendant's fault. What are we going to do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. Well, you know, Truce isn't that big of a village. Or town or whatever. What are we going to do now? Anyway, well, you guys take care of things. I'm just going to go this way. And, Crono, you brought her here. You get her back. Wait. Nuts. We've been volunteered. And it seems to be infected by her pendant, so if we put 2 and 2 together, we're the guy that has to do the job, and the key to it is the pendant, of course. So let's pick that up and just step into the pod. Chrono! You're actually gonna do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? Hey, you know, I didn't sign up for this. This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Crono, and brace yourself. All systems on! Begin energy transfer! Power to full! Roger! More! Give me more power! Roger! There, we did it! And once again, the portal now opens, and the adventure begins. And Luca will follow us after she figures out what went wrong. So, good luck, Crono. You're gonna need it. Next time on Let's Play Chrono Trigger. This has been Fenix Down, and I will see you guys next time.